Hey guys, in this video I'm going to show you how to do these Sharpie glitter nails. They're really easy to paint and all you need is a glitter polish, Sharpies and rubbing alcohol or something that's got a high alcohol content, and a top coat to seal it all onto the nail. I've wanted to do glitter Sharpie nails since I uploaded my watercolor Sharpie video last year, which you can see here, but I'm only just finally getting around to it now. Start by painting your nails with your favourite silver glitter. I'm using Pipe Dream Polish's Ching because it has an awesome holographic glitter in it and it's just a really pretty polish. The next step's optional, but I guarantee it's going to help with so much cleanup later on. I'm going to be applying a barrier around my cuticles to minimise how much the Sharpie stains them. I'm using my favourite, which is Liquid Palisade by Kiesque, and they've got two different types of brushes available. They've got the regular brush, which is wider and better for covering more of the fingertip like this, and they've also got the French manicure brush, which is thinner and better to get closer to the cuticle, which is what we need to do in this instance. Make sure that you get whatever barrier that you're deciding to use, covering as much of the cuticle and the exposed nail as possible without getting any of it on the polish that you just applied. Next, get the Sharpies that you're going to use. I'm using a purple, a blue, a green, a yellow, an orange and a red to create a rainbow. Now you don't have to use this many, it's just whatever colours that you want, unless you're doing a rainbow, and then you're going to need this many Sharpies too. You're also going to need a glass Dappen dish like this one that I bought from eBay for about $1, or any glass dish will work, but it needs to be glass and not ceramic or plastic or it's going to get stained by the Sharpie. You're also going to need a rubbing alcohol or a liquid alcohol to dilute the Sharpie ink. This one's a manicurist's alcohol spray, which is about 70% alcohol, but you can also use a liquid hand sanitizer or a really cheap perfume to do the same. Just make sure that it's liquid and has a high alcohol percentage. And no, drinking alcohol is not the same as the alcohol that I'm using now. This is the chemical alcohol opposed to something like vodka, which is a drinking alcohol. Now, a question that I get asked all the time is, can I use water or nail polish remover instead of rubbing alcohol? And the answer is no, and you probably shouldn't. Water's not going to work and nail polish remover will just thin and remove the base polish that you just painted down, so make sure that you use the right dilutant to get the best result. Take the first Sharpie and the Dappen dish and draw all over the bottom of the dish, covering it with ink. Next, take the alcohol spray and add one spray or drop of it onto the dish, and then with a small nail art brush, mix them all together. With a small brush, apply the Sharpie mix to the polish, doing all of the nails at once. Clean out your dish by spraying some of the alcohol onto a cotton pad and then rubbing inside the dish. All the Sharpie ink will wipe off into the pad, leaving the dish nice and clean for the next colour. Also, don't forget to clean your brush. Next, I'm using blue, so do the same process and then apply it underneath the purple. Then do the same again with the green. I'm using a light green but adding a small amount of dark green Sharpie to it to darken the colour up a little bit. Just add the second colour on top of the first before adding the rubbing alcohol, and then always add the darker colour second to prevent staining the end of your Sharpies with the darker colour. Then I'm going to be adding the yellow. And then the orange, and again I'm mixing two different shades of orange together to get the perfect colour. And finish it all off with red. Also, side note, look how pretty the cotton pads are that I cleaned the dish out with. It's so watercolory. Then remove your peel off barrier, and I'm actually going to show me removing all 4 of them because it's so satisfying watching them peel off. And then I'm just going to clean up my edges using a small brush and acetone. I tip a small amount of acetone into my Dappen dish to make it easy to use and to keep my bottle clean. Now, of course, this step is totally optional, but a clean finish always looks way more professional in my opinion. Add a top coat to seal it all down and smooth the finish. And the end result is this easy rainbow glitter done with Sharpie ink that's totally customizable and eye-catching. These are non-toxic and safe to use as long as you put down a nail polish base first, and are as easy to remove as normal nail polish, just use regular nail polish remover. As long as you put a base polish down first, they'll also not stain your nails. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and if you did, then please give it a thumbs up down below and don't forget to subscribe so that you don't miss any of my new videos.